Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, we are here today with episode number 35 of the South Alabama Jaguars Online Dynasty right here on NCAA 14. Today, we got our toughest non-conference matchup of the series to date here as we take on our third Power 5 non-conference opponent of the series on the road against Mississippi State. Last year, we traveled to Kansas. In the first season, we traveled to Duke. This is a step up, though. This is into SEC country, taking on the number 8 Bulldogs. And this is a measuring stick game. We're going to see what kind of a chance this squad has to compete with the big boys. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. We've got a week 4 matchup here for you today between the South Alabama Jaguars and number 8 Mississippi State Bulldogs. It's a measuring stick here for the young Jaguars who did win the Fiesta Bowl last year, but they're eager to prove they belong here today with a statement win in non-conference play. A 3rd and 3 here. That pass from Brown will be knocked away and incomplete, and South Alabama will go 3 and out on their opening drive of the game. Now Mississippi State will start with it. They'll give it to Hill. Hill's going to break a couple tackles, get enough for the first down. There's a flag down. It'll be an offsides penalty. That'll be on senior defensive tackle Tyree Turner. And later on, it's now a 2nd and 7. Burnett got nowhere to go. Flung down in the backfield, but there's a flag, and it's going to be a face mask on the tackle. So instead of 3rd and long, Marvin Harrison going to give up 15 free yards and another first down. Later on, 3rd and 7. Burnett taking a shot deep. He's got him in. There's a flag down, but the receiver was wide open, and it's because of offensive pass interference. That'll be on Farrod Green, the tight end. Either way, offensive pass interference. Now it's 3rd and 17. They'll go to Hill on the screen, and Hill will get 12 of that back. Kylan Hill not going to get enough for the first down, though, and out comes the field goal unit. So the offensive pass interference ultimately wipes out the drive, and they have to settle for 3 as the kick is through the uprights and good, and Mississippi State strikes first here in Starkville. As we got a studio update, number 19 Louisville hangs on against Syracuse. And Purdue upsets number 3 North Carolina State 52-21. 5 touchdowns on 345 yards passing for Elijah Sindelar as the Boilermakers improved to 4-0 on the year. On the ensuing South Alabama drive, Trey Minner will get this one and he'll pick up 11. First down, move the chains for this Jaguar offense. He's got 4 carries for 27 yards so far today. The all-time leading rusher in South Alabama history. Later on, 3rd and 4. Brown going to throw. That'll be caught by Crosby, but he's not anywhere near the first down marker. It's a gain of nothing. And that'll set up 4th and 4. South Alabama has to punt again. Ball back to Mississippi State. And there's a big gain right there. Knocked out of bounds finally across the 45 is Keith Mixon. Later on, it's 2nd and 10. And Burnett going to take off. Burnett going to scramble, and he's got a big gain. 17 yards right there for Logan Burnett on the scramble. And they're into South Alabama territory again, almost into the red zone. Right there, Joey Jackson, the freshman free safety, comes up to make the play in the backfield. Sets up a 3rd and 5. Can this defense get another stop? Burnett throws, knocked away by Lumpkin. Wendell Lumpkin, the other starting freshman safety, comes up with the pass to knock it loose. And it's another field goal attempt here on back-to-back possessions. This one's no good. It bounces off the upright and no good, falls harmlessly to the turf. So Mississippi State drives deep on each of their first 2 possessions, but they only have 3 points to show for it. It's a 3-0 Bulldogs lead here at the end of the first quarter. And it'll be a 3rd and 1 here for South Alabama early in the second quarter. They'll give that one to Trey Minner. Minner's just going to get enough for the first down, pick up a gain of 2, only needed a couple inches. So he'll move the chains there. Later on, now 2nd and 9. Brown back to pass. Throws. Caught by Crosby. The junior tight end goes up to grab that one in heavy traffic. 3 catches, 32 yards. He's got all of the receptions here today for this passing attack. But that is a big first down reception right there for the tight end, as they are finally into Mississippi State territory, now facing a 3rd and 9. Brown takes a shot. That'll be picked off by Cole. And not a very good throw by the freshman quarterback. And it leads to the first turnover of the day, as Brian Cole says, "Thank you very much for that pass," and it's going the other way. And so we'll see if Mississippi State will be able to stretch this lead to 2 scores. They moved the ball well on each of their first 2 possessions, but only have 3 points to show for it. On 2nd and 4, Burnett going to take off. Burnett going to scramble across midfield. Gain of 21 for Logan Burnett. And he is just eating up the South Alabama defense. On 3rd and 6, they'll go to a draw. Kylan Hill nowhere to go. Loss of 3, it's Taji Stewart, the middle line, or not the middle linebacker, but the outside linebacker coming up to make the play in the backfield. It's a punt right there for Mississippi State. And now Brown will keep it himself on the read option, and Brown will pick up a gain of 13, move those chains for South Alabama. 5 carries, 19 yards today for Brown, as this offense is trying to get something going here in the first half. It's still 3-0. That'll be picked off. Wanted to take a shot deep on 3rd and long, and that's intercepted by Moore. Brown 3 of 7, 32 yards and 2 picks today. The freshman not having a great game here in his first big time game here. Not having a ton of success. It's still 3-0 here, Mississippi State. They've outplayed South Alabama. They've moved the ball better than the Jaguars have. They've got more turnovers, but they've only got a 3-0 lead thanks to a missed field goal on their second possession. That pass will be caught by Keith Mixon for a gain of 10, and he'll get that one almost into the red zone. It's down at about the 21 of the Jaguars. Burnett taking a shot. Got him, man. That'll be 6. Keith Mixon going to make the grab, gain of 21. And Mississippi State finally able to punch that one into the end zone. It's now 10-0. And right there, Brown overthrew a wide open man. That was going to be a big gain, but instead it's 4th and 10. They got to punt it. And it goes back to Mississippi State, who can put this one away as they lead 10-0. A touchdown here, looking at a 17-0 game going into halftime. That could be potentially the game already. Right there, 3rd and 10, going picked off. Jackson comes up with a critical turnover for this defense. And at the very least, it'll be 10-0 going into the locker room. Joey Jackson, the freshman free safety, comes up with the pick. Burnett wanted to take a shot deep. It's intercepted. And when you're thinking maybe you can get this game to a 3-score game, going into the locker room, take a commanding lead, a turnover right there brings them back into it. 2nd and 17 now for South Alabama. They're desperately going to need some sort of points. Crosby open over the middle. He lost it. The ball comes free. It's a fumble. Unbelievable. Nothing going right for the South Alabama offense here in this first half. That's going to be a big gain. You're thinking maybe you can get into range to take a shot deep. And Crosby coughs it up after a big gain. And it's returned to about the 30. And just like that, Mississippi State looking good to take a 3-score lead into halftime after all. Burnett going deep. That's picked off. It's Samuel's third interception on back-to-back drives here for the South Alabama defense, and they are keeping the Jaguars in it. The first interception for the Florida State transfer, Samuels III. He is his first career interception as he redshirted his freshman year at Florida State and sat out last year, obviously. One play less than half. Brown loads up. Got him in its way. J.K. Way, a broken tackle. And Way going to take this one into the end zone. J.K. Way with lightning in a bottle here to end the first half. And what a turn of events here for South Alabama. The Hail Mary works. Way makes the catch, the true freshman wideout with his first career touchdown reception. It's an 85-yard Hail Mary to end the first half. And you're thinking maybe you're going down 17-0. Instead, it's a 3-point ball game at the break. I just wanted to go with the Hail Mary. The defense did a nice job getting interceptions on back-to-back drives to keep them in it. And finally, something goes right for the South Alabama offense. It's a Hail Mary. Looked like Way was not the intended target, but he's going to make the catch anyway. He's going to break a tackle right there, and big time play, lightning in a bottle here to end the first half for the South Alabama offense. Is just like that. It is only 10-7 going into the locker room. The Jaguars are facing a 3-score deficit potentially, only down by 3. Burnett wants to take off. He's got nowhere to go. Gus Nave comes up with the sack. 2nd and 16. The momentum fully on the side of South Alabama after that interception and 85-yard Hail Mary to end the half. It's now 2nd and 16. Can this defense step up? Burnett sacked. Down goes Logan Burnett again. It's Riley Cole with a sack. The junior linebacker had a monster game against Tulsa in week 2. Or not Tulsa, Tulane rather. And he comes up with a big sack here. It's 3rd and a mile here for Mississippi State. They need 24 yards to convert. Burnett throws screen. Hill's got nowhere to go. Kylan Hill blown up in the backfield by Tyree Turner. And 3 plays, a loss of 20 yards here for Mississippi State. They're going 3 and out to start the second half. And South Alabama going to get the ball with probably pretty good field position here, down by only 3 after being stymied for much of the first half. McCray on the punt return. He's going to return that one to the 26. Great starting field position here for the Jaguars. Can they finally get a solid drive on offense that isn't a Hail Mary? 3rd and 7. Brown will keep it himself. He's got nowhere to go. But you know what? Knowing you're in field goal range, you don't want to risk a turnover. And they'll set up for the field goal. The kick is good. The freshman puts it through the uprights. And just like that, it's a brand new ball game. 10-10 all. 10 apiece here between South Alabama and Mississippi State. Grayer comes up with a sack on 3rd and 6 on the ensuing drive. Mississippi State with nothing doing again. And South Alabama poised to get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. This defense has come to play here in the second half after getting 2 critical first half turnovers to keep them in it. Now can the offense finally wake up? They've got it at midfield at 2nd and 5. They'll give the Minter. Trey Minter bouncing off tackles, falls forward, picks up 11. First down, South Alabama. 12 carries, 56 yards for Minter. They got it into Mississippi State territory. Brown back to pass. He's going to throw. It's caught by Baker. Kawan Baker with the catch over the middle. He's got a first down. Gain of 12 right there for Baker. And first catch of the game for the reigning Blitnikoff winner. It's a 3rd and 1 here on what could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And Tyler Roberts blown up. It'll set up a 4th and inches, and it'll be decision time here for South Alabama as we begin the 4th quarter. 3 gone, 1 to go here in Starkville. South Alabama, number 8, Mississippi State, knotted up at 10. And they're going for it on 4th and inches. QB sneak, Brown's got enough for the first. He'll pick up 2 yards, only needed a couple of inches. And now South Alabama knocking on the door. It's 3rd and 2. They'll give. No, actually, Brown will keep it himself. Should have given it off, but he did not. And Marquis Spencer will say, thank you, I'll take that tackle for loss. So Hawkins comes out for the second time. The freshman will make that kick. and South Alabama leads for the first time today. Now can Mississippi State answer? They've been stymied in the second half, much like this South Alabama State offense in the first half. This defense has come to play. They were rejuvenated by the events that transpired at the end of the first half. Right there, 3rd and 3. Burnett will pick up 6, and that is the first down of this second half for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 6, they'll give to Hill. Kylan Hill will pick up 10, and just like that, back-to-back first downs for Mississippi State, and they've got a little bit of momentum going. Burnett throws on the screen. Caught by Deere. Nice open field tackle there by Kerry Green, as Malik Deere could have had a lot more than just 3 if Green does not make that tackle. Now it's 3rd and 4. Burnett, they want to go on the screen. Burnett, nowhere to go. Ball comes loose. It's picked up by Henderson. 3rd turnover of the game for the South Alabama defense. And now they can look to try and run out the clock. I can't tell quite who that was who knocked it loose. Was it Tyree Turner maybe? No, it was not. It was Watley. Watley, the backup defensive end, comes up with the big play to knock it loose. 3rd turnover of the day, and now South Alabama got to do enough on offense to seal this win. It's a 3rd and 8. Baker will make the catch, but it's only a gain of 6. Decision time again on 4th and 2, and South Alabama going for it. Ball at the 34 of the Bulldogs. Brown back to pass. Got him in wide open. It's Baker. Kawan Baker, gain of 13, and Mississippi State will burn its 2nd timeout. John Brown has not played a great game here today. Far from it. Had 2 interceptions in the first half, only 1 touchdown. And right there, Trey Manor will get the touchdown. He'll run it in from right in close. And with only 1:21 left, that will do it. South Alabama wins this one 20-10. They shut out Mississippi State in the first half. Brown a 146.1 QB rating, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Minner 24 carries, 107 yards in the score. Brown had 14 carries for 10 yards. Roberts 1 for nothing. Crosby 4 catches, 58 yards. Baker 3 for 31. And J.K. Way, his first career touchdown on the 85-yard Hail Mary just before halftime. And that Hail Mary turned the tide of this game. The defense came out on fire in that second half and enabled South Alabama to pull off the upset. Lumpkin had 7 tackles, Barge had 6, Jackson had 4, a couple had 3, a lot more had 2. Barge, Lumpkin, Nave, Turner, Watley, Jackson, Grayer, Harrison, Stewart, Cole all had tackles for loss. A lot of tackles for loss for this defense. Sacks from Nave, Watley, Cole, and Grayer. And interceptions from Stanford Samuels III and Joey Jackson. The first career interceptions for both players, I do believe. Watley had the forced fumble. Chris Henderson had the fumble recovery. And that was a play that almost sealed it. They needed to convert a 4th and 2 to really put that game on ice. But it gave them a much better chance. Hawkins converted both of his field goal tries. And that'll do it for me. I will see you guys next time. South Alabama with the upset here in Starkville. They take down number 8 Mississippi State 20-10. Have a great day, everybody.